Hello everybody, this is October the 1st, 2021. I wanted to jump on a minute because I just had something that I wanted to talk about. It's about Morgellons and the, let's just say the elephant in the room. Because we can't really call it by its name. You know, not without getting taken down anyway. Some people, I know I've had some people that I've run across or run into lately that have had the vaccines or had the elephant in the room, and they don't really have any of this, you know, severe side effects. They're not really having any side effects, you know, so to speak, as far as, you know, any illnesses or anything, but some of them are having, they say they're having intense itching in certain places on their body, or stinging sensations and crawling and itching sensations, and you know, and they believe it's from having the elephant in the room. And so they were asking me, a couple of them asked me some questions about Morgellons, and it does, that does sound like the beginning stages of Morgellons, because in most cases it does start out as stinging sensations over the body and itching and crawling or movement over the body. So it does sound like it's the beginning of Morgellons, but of course it could be, you know, a lot of things, so we can't say for certain. But we don't know. I mean, let's face it, we'll never know what all is in the elephant in the room, but we do know some of what's in it, because we've had doctors and we've had scientists who have already confirmed that the elephant in the room is full of nanotechnology, smart dust particles, and metal. Shreds of metal. This has been found in the elephant in the room. So we do know that much, and so we also know that this is also what is found in the people who suffer from Morgellons. The nanotechnology is embedded inside the body, and there's metal, heavy metals, smart dust, you name it. I mean, who knows? We don't even really know everything about Morgellons now, do we? So we don't really know what all is in our bodies. But we do know that they have been spraying it in the chemtrails, and they've been putting it in our foods, and our waters, and our drugs. So basically everyone on Earth has, in some degree, the Morgellons or the nanoparticles inside their bodies, okay? But in my opinion, and I believe that the so-called elephant in the room, if you take it, I believe that it is the motherlode of just more nanotechnology that they're injecting into our bodies. I mean, it's like we already have enough of it, so maybe they think we need more so that they can control us better. We know that that once the body is loaded with the nanotechnology / Morgellons, that all they have to do is they use the technology, or they use the frequencies around us, just all they have to do is turn them up, and then the nanotechnology in the body starts responding to the frequencies. And this is why you get this is how you get the crawling and the movement sensations over the skin, because you know, the reaction from the nanotechnology that's embedded in the skin, it causes the skin to crawl and itch and sting, and of course it spreads to the entire body, internally and externally. So that's what I believe. I believe that this so-called elephant in the room is just a motherlode of Morgellons. It's the motherlode of nanotechnology. So maybe they just felt like, you know, they just wasn't killing enough people you know, with the chemtrails, so they just had to go another route and find other ways to insert more of the nanotechnology within our bodies. But with that being said, if you have had the so-called elephant in the room and you're not really sick, you didn't really get sick from it, or at least not yet, and you're not really having any symptoms except maybe some itching and stinging sensations over the body, and if you want to know what to do about that, or if you believe that you have Morgellons and that you want to know about what to do about that, I can surely help you. I mean, the first thing you want to do is try to get to work removing that nanotechnology from your body. You want to remove it internally and externally. The first thing you should start doing is doing the Epsom salt baths, soaking in the Epsom salt baths, because once you start soaking in the Epsom salt will be absorbed through the skin, and then this will break down the Morgellons inside, or the Morgellons fungus inside the skin, and it will cause it to surface. It will cause it to come out of the skin, and you can start removing it externally that way. You can also use baking soda. You can use salt. Sea salt is good. You can use peroxide. You can use borax. There's all kind of things you can use, and I have got other videos that goes into detail about this. But like I said, there's lots of things you can use to remove it externally through soaking in the bathtub. Now, I'm not talking about just putting it in there, putting the Epsom salt in there and washing it and then getting out. And you're going to have to soak for a while, because you're going to have to allow it time to be absorbed through your skin so that it can get to work and remove the toxins, remove the chemicals and the nanoparticles. So that would be the first thing that I would recommend that you do if you want to try to remove the nanotechnology from the body. If you've had the so-called elephant in the room and you realize that you shouldn't have got it, or you feel like there's some kind of foreign material in your body or some kind of poison in your body and you want to remove it, that would be the first thing I would recommend that you do, is start doing Epsom salt baths right away and start removing it from your skin, okay? And then internally, there are so many things you can take internally, and again, I want to direct you to my other videos about internal cleanses. But right off the bat, you can start taking the potassium iodide, which literally kills the fungus and clears the toxins out of the body. It not only clears out the Morgellons fungus, it also clears out the heavy metals and all the other strange and bizarre particles that are trapped inside your body when you have this, okay? So you can start with the potassium iodide, and then you can do other things. Tony P has a good internal cleanse, which involves the essential oils and the vodka tonics. There's just we have the Ken's Morgellons gel. You can take that. You can also take the what is that? You can take the magnesium. You can take the colloidal silver. You can start the hydrogen peroxide. You can use the hydrogen peroxide externally, internally. If you want to use it in your bathtub, you can just put it in your water, like you would the Epsom salt. If you want to do it internally, you can inhale it through your essential oil diffusers, or you can also use it through your nebulizers. But you have to make sure that you know what you're doing. You don't want to use anything stronger than the 3%. This will help detox the body of the nanoparticles. Other ways, there's just so many ways. I can't even think of all of them right now. You can also use the mud baths, which will cleanse externally. You can use the dimetris earth. This is a very good internal detox. You can use, if you don't want to use a dimetris earth, you can use a bentonite clay. It's a clay you just mix with water and you drink it, and it just detoxes the body. You can use this. These are just some of the basic things that you can start doing right now. If you have taken the elephant in the room and you feel like it was a mistake and you want to try to remove it, this was some of the basic things you can start doing right now to start detoxing your body from these poisons, okay? But mainly, I just wanted to touch on what I have been witnessing other people with the itching and the stinging and the crawling and all. Yes, it is possible that you are in the beginning stages of Morgellons if you're having intense itching and stinging and crawling sensations over your body. And like I said, what it is, once again, what it is the nanotechnology in your body, which is the same thing as the Morgellons, okay? It's the same thing. It is the nanotechnology and the Morgellons within your body that is responding to the frequencies, the 5G frequencies that we now have. It's responding to your internet router, the frequencies from your internet router. It's responding to the frequencies of everything electrical inside your home. It's responding to your smart meter. Everything that you have inside your home that is electric, it is delivering frequencies around you, okay, that the nanotechnology in your body responds to. It was created to respond to the frequencies. And once it starts this, once it's active, then your body literally comes alive with this illness, okay? And it will send your body, your mind, your emotions, everything into overdrive. I mean, you will literally go into a state of constant chaos. Okay, and I have videos that will help you with this, but if anybody is having this issue, if anybody has had the so-called elephant in the room, and you know what I'm talking about, and you want to know how to start detoxing, this is the basic things you can do. There's so many other things you can do, but this is the basics. So I just want to put this out there for those of you who might have taken this. It might be regretting it, okay? I know some people take it and they have no symptoms, they have no problems whatsoever. And then some people take it and then 3 or 4 months down the road, they start having blood clots and they start having headaches and they start having seizures and they start having strokes and they start having... So it has a lot to do with your body makeup, you know, and how you respond to it. So, and now we have people who seem to be getting the initial symptoms of Morgellons disease. So this is just to touch on that a little bit and try to get people started if they are having this issue and what they can do. And if you have if anybody has any questions about extended treatments, you can always leave me a comment in the comment section. I promise you I will get back with you. I will help you in any way I can. I will either leave you a comment or I'll make a video to help. But this video is in relation to Morgellons and the elephant in the room. Okay, I hope that covers everything about it for now. I love you guys. Bye.